It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the Sunshine State. It's the Jaguars and the Dolphins, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Two teams on opposite ends of the Sunshine State. The Jags and Dolphins are underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 30. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. On second down, Etienne once more. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Holding offense.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Lawrence, now this is Etienne on the draw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Well, the Dolphins head out, led by the NFL's leading passer in 2023. Now in his 5th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he's coming off a great season where he put up career highs in yards and touchdowns, while also leading one of the most prolific scoring offenses in the NFL. The number one thing he did last season, though, staying healthy. When he's on the field,
previous play is under review.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They go play action now. Lawrence able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. A 3rd down gain of 19.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. In motion right is Davis. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal. A good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Lawrence will throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down. 4th and goal. And his kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Miami set to take over. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. In motion, Hill. On play action, here's Tua. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now a 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence rolling to his right. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Now Lawrence. That's complete to Davis. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard. Now Tua. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Looking to pass. Tua. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
And this defense definitely in his head there on third down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Back out is the Jacksonville offense and Trevor Lawrence. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram, and he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. It's caught by Davis. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence now off the bootleg. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Lawrence. Caught right side, Davis. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end, Strange, with it. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
In motion left is Thomas. Now Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Dolphins 0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Short throw to Smith. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In motion, Hill. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now the ball comes loose, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Patrick Mahomes, terrific in the air with over 400 passing yards there. From there, we'll jet east to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at the Link. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. A.J. Brown, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Anthony Richardson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed. And look at the scoreboard and where we're at in the second half. They are on their way to a 1-0 start to this season.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams of. Winning your season opener, getting off to that good start, and building confidence for the rest of the season.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is now 24. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Darnell Savage there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Achane. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
On play action, here's Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And again, it's Tagovailoa. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 20. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down, Jacksonville.
On first down, right back to Etienne.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
And that pass rush tells us that Bradley Chubb is back in form after his knee injury a season ago. Led the league with 6 forced fumbles and had double-digit sacks for the first time in 5 seasons 1 year ago.
Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Here's Hill on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's caught. Beckham. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
In motion goes the tight end. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 3rd down.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down. Now Tua.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Jaguars' 18-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And able to get this out to the 25. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. It's caught by OBJ. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Tua going to throw.
Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Short throw to Smith. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
The Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it 24-13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Lawrence giving to ETN here on the option.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Here's Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Going for it. Here's ETN.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
ETN once more.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
Here's 1st and 10. Tua.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Jacksonville, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.